Awesome. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Alex D here.
The voice.
That's okay. I'm sure they like the little ocean water. You guys like ocean water? So here's the deal. We're going to talk today a little bit about 3 ways to reset your life. We're actually out here, beautiful Sunday morning in Laguna Beach, where we live. So I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this is. And 3 ways to reset your life. So, you're ever kind of down or your energy's not great? How do people be able to get back up, start rocking again, and being able to be productive and being able to be at high energy, peak state, being able to get high performance for yourself, for you, your family, for business, finances, spiritual, financial, whatever it is that you're wanting to search for, right? So there's really 3 ways of doing it. Number one, it's probably one of the most important, but it's the one that's people really pay the least amount of attention to, and that's hydration. You gotta drink a ton of water. And I know people tell you that, but hydrate is really great. It gets your mind at a peak state. When you drink water, you don't want to eat as much, because the whole reason why we eat is because we think that we need a lot of energy. So when you're able to drink a lot, it's great. And people always tell you that, but I'm going to give you a really surewire strategy on this Facebook Live on how you can be able to implement that every day. So on your phone, set 4 reminders throughout the day that basically just tells you to drink water. That's it. Very simple. Pick times where you know you might have a 5 or 10 minute break. Be able to go and get the water done. And it's pretty amazing when you guys are doing that, okay? So I do that too, because I'm always so super busy. We're traveling or we're doing other things. You're like, how do I remember how to drink water? Well, you set it on your alarm, and when you do, pretty amazing. You go just drink a glass of water. What you're going to notice is your energy rises up. You want to eat less. You've got a ton more energy. Your brain is super active. And the other part is you always want to make decisions when you're in peak state. So whenever you're making an important decision, you want to make sure you're doing it at a time where you're in the highest energy state, where you feel very powerful. And just doing that 4 times a day will give you more water, more clarity, being able to make decisions on a very even keel, and you guys will be at your top performance, okay? So that's the first one. Number 2, I'm going to pass it to Ozzy. She's going to tell us about it because she found out about this thing. Have you guys ever wondered where the word grounding comes from? Well, she's going to share it with you.
Okay, guys. So we are actually walking on the beach here. If you can see, barefoot here. We're just walking. This is the way for us to connect to the element of earth and be more humble and grounded. We're always protecting our feet by wearing shoes and not having any connection with earth, which is actually not a good thing to do. And this is one of the products of living in the in the Western world and the first world, that we always want to protect our feet, which is a good thing, but at the same time we have to connect with the element of earth. So it's really important to be walking barefoot once in a while, or every day if you could. That's our plan, to be doing this every day, to come to the beach and at least walk for 10-20 minutes. If you don't have a beach around yourself, which a lot of us don't, you could just walk in the garden, on the grass, or even on the street. You could do that to just have that connection one more time with the earth. Do you want to talk about?
And then you have negative ions, right? I mean, that's really the key. So why is that so important? You have negative ions going through your body. You hear the word negative, but negative ions actually gives you an positive state. So I didn't know that, so she taught me this. So we actually do it a lot. In fact, if you've ever seen speakers or others, you always notice they come barefoot on stage. Why? Because they want to stay grounded to the earth. And actually, that's where the word grounding comes from. So when you guys hear, hey, you want to get grounded, grounded comes from you being able to be in a position where you're actually one with the earth. When you guys are one with the earth like that, it makes it super simple for you to be able to get in a position where you're at your highest peak state. And it's all about reaching your maximum potential, right? So that's the second one. And then the third one is actually a really simple one, but not a lot of us do it. It's more about having your mind in the right perspective. Wouldn't you guys like it when you're having a negative thought? How do you switch it and get into peak state? Really simple. Come from a place of gratefulness. That's really simple. Everything that we think about, when we think about worry, anticipation, anxiety, all these things that come up for us, it's because we're coming at a place where we're thinking about ourselves and the current circumstances. So what you want to do is focus on what you're grateful for at that exact moment, at that exact time. And believe me, no matter how bad you have it, think about all the things that you do have and start with that. And what happens is your energy goes up. When your energy goes up, you take action That's how you reach your maximum potential. Okay, so those are just 3 things from being able to be in peak state, and 3 things that you guys can do.
Guys, when we are in Miami, you have the opportunity to be walking on the beach every day, so take advantage of that.
Absolutely. So we're going to tune out here. Hopefully you guys are doing great. We're going to tune out with this beautiful view. Hope you guys are doing well. It's 3 ways to reset. Use it every day. Use it and rock. We love you guys. Have an absolutely awesome week. Take care.